But Bowers scores 2 more goals in the second half as Greenwich goes on to win its opener 3-1 the final. It's time to head indoors for some high school girls volleyball. West Hill visiting Brian McMahon, the Senators, playing on their home court. Third game, Angelique Cruz puts it away for the Senators. Later on, Kim Blasnick to Haley Kunn for the point here. Little trickery over the net. More from West Hill. Blasnick to Julianne Vincent, and Vincent goes over the block coming up here. West Hill goes on to win the match in 3 straight games. Now, Fairfield's James Blake has been left off the U.S. Davis Cup team after a grueling summer schedule. Blake says he needs a break, so it was his choice. He'll be replaced on the team by Sam Querrey, who made a nice run, if you remember, at this year's U.S. Open. Last year, Blake helped the Americans win a record 32nd Davis Cup title. Blake lost in the 3rd round of this year's U.S. Open, a disappointing effort from him. The Davis Cup final is at the end of November. And speaking of finals, this is a final score from the Atlantic League. The Bluefish lose again at York, their 3rd straight loss to the Revolution, so not good for them. In the big leagues, the Yankees wrapping up their series against the Angels out on the West Coast. Bases loaded in the bottom of the 5th. Yanks up 2-1. Rob Quinlan singles to left off Andy Pettitte. Gary Matthews, Garrett Anderson scores. Xavier Nady makes a bad throw to third, which allows another run to come home. K-Rod closes this out. The Angels come back to beat the Yankees 4-2, and they become the first big league team to clinch a spot in the playoffs. And they're not mathematically out of it, but the Yankees, they're out of it.
They're out of it.
Yeah.
I know. It's
Yeah.
sad. Very disappointing.
The Mets, very much, they won again Wednesday night, very much in it, and they lead their division. So we'll see what happens.
So some fans in this area are very happy, some not so
Others
happy.
not so happy.
We're happy about the weather.
Oh yes, one more day we're going to have some wonderful weather. And the weekend's not looking too bad. As we continue throughout the night, we're going to have some chilly temperatures. 40s as you head away from the water. 47 in Reading and 49 in Wilton, 48 in Easton. Right along the coast, comfortably cool. 50s, 53 in Norwalk and 54 in Bridgeport. Clear conditions overnight and sunshine for our Thursday. 70s throughout the area. 70 in Milford, 73 in Orange, and 72 in Easton. We're going to continue with that sunshine Friday. However, humidity building, beginning with sun, but clouds will thicken. We could see some showers late Friday night into Saturday. Now, humidity looks to stick around for the weekend, but not a washout. We could see some thunderstorms again for Sunday, possibly for Monday, and then wonderful weather returning for Tuesday and Wednesday. I'll have another look at weather coming up in a few moments.
But first, here's a look at what's to do. You're watching News 12 Connecticut, as local news gets.